I say I'm 50 years of age now, round about 38, 39, 40, round about that period, I started just repeating myself, to my daughter. Just me and my daughter lived together, and that she was 15, 16 at the time and stuff. I used to go and keep telling her stuff, and she used to go, "Dad, you've told me that. You've told me that." And I think, oh, well, people do that. It's just one of people say, "Oh, you have to tell the kids." It's quite a normal thing. So it didn't really bother me that much. But what it did do is it made me just like worry. So I used to start saying to her, "Tell me if I've already told you this," because I'm saying, and like, do you know what I mean? So that started then about 12 years ago. That was the first time that I started to be aware of things that wasn't quite right. That to be told so many times, "You've already told me," it wasn't a one-off. It was getting regular. So it was then it started, and then not so long after, like I said before, I got in trouble with the police for something I had no clue about, which is the weirdest thing ever. The policeman knocked on my door, said, "You 7 days ago, you was in a road, you crashed your car to the back of somebody, you've got out and threatened him." And I stood at the door looking absolutely completely amazed, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I said, I'll never forget his words. He just said to me, "You're either the best actor in the world or you've not done it." And he said, "Your car weren't finished." I said, "Yeah, that's nobody else drive it, no, it's my reg." I was clearly like that. They stopped asking me questions at the end because I went, "I have no idea. I had no recollection of some of that before afternoon. There's no alcohol involved, anything like that." And so that's when it comes to the really, wow, what is going on here? Well, things like that has made me recluse into myself. Obviously, it was like a frightening situation, and things happening. I'm going, what's happening here? So I used to be social outgoing, Jack the lad, funny, life's up. I would go out on my own. You know what I mean? I'd be one of the lads, probably the alpha male, and a bunch of alpha males. That might be a silly statement, but when you're a rugby league player, everyone's an alpha male. I was the alpha male and make people laugh. The one to go to. I've now gone to not wanting to do anything, frightened of the situation, what's going to happen, like like within myself and that question stuff and things like that. Mentioned before, I now start doing things, and when I come to an outcome, I don't know I've got the
short-term memory thing is horrendous. You know what I mean? I put my keys down, I won't find them for an hour. You know what I mean? I won't even know they are. They get microwave or something. You know what I mean? Or they get fridge, and why would I pull my fridge? You become clumsy as well, which is hard to take from somebody who I could drop something and I could pick it up on the second go before it even hit the floor. I was that super fit, and now I'm dropping things all the time. I'm forgetting things where I'm pulling things. I'm asking the same question over and over again. It becomes horrendous. There's something up, there's something not quite right. You know what I mean? And over the years, you know what I mean, you think about it, what's gone on. You can see, you think about all the impacts that you've had, and you know what I mean, which is just part and parcel of the game. It's not what it's now. It's 10, 15 years down the line. I might be sat in a care home, you know what I mean, basically not even knowing who she is, and she hasn't got the best part of our days where obviously we've worked hard. You know what I mean? And we not be able to spend that together, or not know what we're spending that together. Do you know what I mean? And that's crucial, because that's all part of life. You know what I mean? Especially if you're in a retirement age and you can travel more and do things, you know what I mean, that you would always wanted to do. And you may have the money due to, you know what I mean, you've got pensions and stuff like that, and more time, obviously. So it's hard because I want to share it with her, and now I might be robbed of all that. You know what I mean? I've already quite robbed of most of the memories from when I played rugby. It's hard to remember most of it, which is hard because it means a lot to me. Do you know what I mean? Just to tell people what I've done, or the places that I've been, and you know what I mean. Relaying back to some of the games that I did play, and I've got to look into my scrapbooks now and videos and. You know what I mean? So give yourself a reminder. You know what I mean? I'm not the only person. Basically, you're treated like a piece of meat whilst you're playing. Especially when the time when we played. It's a bit different now, like we said. There's a lot more structure in place. There's a lot more science behind the game. There's a lot more rules then. You know what I mean? It was like the Wild West when you went on them fields sometimes. You know what I mean? People would be swinging around like windmills.